Welcome to the fascinating world of random. Today, Eric looks like a total goob, and that's because we're going to unbox some random crap from his grandparents' house.
But first, I want to give a shout out to my cousin, Whoopee!
Yeah!
Well, this is a box of stuff we found mostly at my grandma's house.
Mostly at his grandma's.
At my grandma's house. You can decide for yourself if you think this is amazing, but imagine just going to your grandma's house and filling up a random box. That's what we have today, and here it is.
All right, so let's get right into it. We'll open it up. You notice it's not taped, so...
It's not taped, so we gotta open it up.
But we didn't have this mailed to us. Like I said, it's just all stuff that...
Yeah, my grandmother mailed it to me.
Grandma's house. So, all right, we'll start with this really cool item right here. And this would be a clock in the shape of Florida. Now, I personally love Florida, so who wouldn't want a clock in the shape of Florida?
I would love this. You know what? You can, because you said that, you can have this.
Oh, I can?
You can put this at your house, right at your door, as you walk out the door. Every day you can see it, and you live in Ohio, so it can just be a
constant
reminder of the depression,
of the year-round sunshine that awaits in Florida.
Yes. And what time is it in Florida? It is actually a working clock, and it is actually like 9:05. Actually, 10. I think this clock hands are broken. 10 o'clock in Florida.
It must be. It must be.
Shout out to you Floridians at 10 o'clock.
I love Florida. I really do.
That's an amazing thing.
Florida's awesome, but that clock isn't going in my house. It looks like it's from 1930.
Probably is.
And a microphone. You found a microphone?
Oh, yeah. That's because my granny, she was into that karaoke.
It's got a switch on it. Now, any mic with a on and off switch
is legit. That's what you do.
That's a legit
You ever
mic.
go up to the Grammys or something, and they don't give you a mic with a switch?
Yeah. I feel like, man, you need a sound guy.
Just go like this. This ain't got no switch on it.
Yeah, because every mic should have a switch. Now, this is cool. You normally don't find this. Did you find this at your grandparents' house? This has to be something that was not found. You found this at your
this part of our set from the early days was at my grandmother's house. So, yeah, this was actually part of... Yeah, it's a mini amp, and dude, this thing rocks. You stick it on your hip, turn it on, and you know this thing is no batteries, but it only takes a 9-volt. Check it out. Yeah, that thing's pretty awesome.
So you can plug into that and just rock the night away.
Rock that out. Yeah, I'm guessing you could plug this microphone into this, sing to your neighbors.
Now I know this had to come from your grandparents' house.
Oh man, what is that?
Because this is an old school. Man, this thing weighs like.
I bet
50
nobody
pounds.
under the age of 20 has ever even seen one of these.
Yeah,
this is actually a working.
You guys ever seen one of these? This is what we used to call a telephone. Back in the day, we called this a telephone. You'd actually pick this up off here. Now see, you have it on there. You pick it up off of the what do you call that in? I've forgotten.
Hang the phone up on the...
Yeah, this is called hanging up the phone. When somebody says, I'm hanging up now.
Hanging up on you.
It means
there
that,
it
all right?
That's why in the old days you'd be...
And it would make that nice little ding at the end.
Now you can't do that.
Now you cannot hang up. You touch a button to hang up. That's hanging up.
This is like kind of a modern phone though, because this actually has buttons. The ones before this, they had that little dial.
Oh, my grandma, yeah, she had the rotary phone.
So this was a modern version, and it actually works. This thing actually works. It's not a piece of junk. I actually pulled it right out of the wall and brought it over here into the box. So this is what we would call legit.
That is legit. That is definitely. Oh, and it has that little sticker right there.
Call somebody, yeah.
Yeah.
10 whatever.
So what else we got in here? This is cool. Now this is awesome. This is probably your grandpa probably made this.
Oh yeah,
right?
man. My grandpa made that.
This is a wooden horse. Now I mean, can your grandpa make one of these? If your grandpa can make one of these, then let us know.
Look at that thing.
Because your grandpa was legit if he could make a wooden horse. Or if he did. Now here's some cool items.
A wooden horse. Who wouldn't want that? And hand painted, probably with a Sharpie, looks like, by my grandma.
Okay, now here is a hood ornament.
Oh man.
Now whose car did your grandparents steal that from?
Oh yeah, baby. Look at this. This one back in the day, this is the Cadillac. And my grandpa, he was a Cadillac man. And he gave me this when I was like 10 years old. This was like that, or I took it off of his car. I can't remember.
Probably more like we stole it off
I feel
his
like
car.
we might have stolen this from somewhere, but then my grandpa actually, he gave me a Cadillac when I was like 16, and I think this might be the hood ornament. This is phenomenal.
Now this guy, this is legit right here.
Oh, dude.
Look at this. Now this guy, this is awesome right here. This is
Nobody's ever seen anything
this
like
is an
this.
item that we should be selling.
We're
right
going to
here.
be making these. This was handmade by my grandpa. Check that out, dude. Yeah.
I mean, you just
at
pull
that
this
thing.
little string.
That is.
I mean, look at that.
This is
That-
handmade. Handmade. Pull the string.
I dropped the
Okay,
string.
good. Pull the string. If you want one of these, put it in the comments below because we're thinking about making these.
We might reproduce that. That is actually
put
a really
these
cool
on the
item.
random store. These might go on the random store someday, or maybe we just put one on a T-shirt. Look at that.
That thing is cool. Yeah, we should put that on a T-shirt.
We'll put this on a T-shirt first, and then he got wrapped around his leg. All right, so that is, as you can tell.
I hate it
like-
when my string gets
like-
wrapped around my leg.
Yeah, I know.
Hard to deal with. So then there's this. Here they are looking at you. It looks like a holder
yeah.
for some glasses. Which,
me
by
see.
the way, those glasses that he's wearing there are actually
They're actually safety glasses.
are
These
actually safety glasses.
from
And
the
those you found at your grandparents' house as well,
day.
right?
Probably something like that. Yeah.
Probably something like that. So here's a cool item. Now check this
And
out.
I think my grandfather might have made this.
You think he did?
It says 359. No, it says Great Smoky Mountains. He didn't make it.
No, not unless he
359.
made it in the Smoky Mountains.
Oh, whoa.
Now
whoa.
this is an item that
Whoa.
that actually
Oh, stop it. Stop the whole thing.
may or may have not been found at your grandparents' house.
That actually legitly was at my grandma's house because she had all the tapes like from the back in the day. That was literally I found that in
Another
her stuff.
item that some of you youngsters may not know about.
Some of you may not.
This is called a cassette tape. A
I
cassette.
thought you meant our recording.
Well, that too.
This is actually back in the day
When we were 15 years old,
we recorded this.
we went to a recording studio, our rock band.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we recorded this tape.
And we'll let you listen to this later. It's
One
called-
day you might get to listen
And
to
actually,
this.
if you notice on our set, way back in there, you'll see if you see someday. There's a little right
Right
there.
back in
you can
there.
See, that's the poster that we hung at our junior. Was it junior high? No, it was high school. We hung that in our high school because we played like at some. I don't know why we
Junior
hung it
high
there.
dance. We were in high school playing a junior high dance.
That's cool.
That's
I
creepy.
can tell you were cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a combination of creepy and cool right
Creepy.
there.
We weren't good enough to get the high school gig, so we went down to the junior
No,
high.
we tried to play homecoming and that just did not go over well.
All right.
Now this looks fun.
Now this is basically a
It's like a slingshot for
slingshot
water balloons.
launcher for water balloons. You can actually, you can do this. Do we have how many episodes? Oh, we got one. Just one more thing I want to do in this, and then we're out of time. This right here is an apron. Okay, I must have found this at my grandma's house, but this is from the Randy Potter School of Piano Technology. And look at this. Now, if I wore this to your house like this, you guys would be like,
Oh, you would look impressive.
look at that guy. Look at that guy. This is an apron with piano keys on it. And where can you get one of these? Where in the world? Only when you graduate from Randy's school, he'll send you one.
Ah.
So
Who doesn't want to go to piano tech school?
That's right. Who doesn't want to? But Randy's the man, so you can go there.
So that looks like that's about all the
Oh my gosh,
time we
that's a
got.
ton of stuff. Go raid your grandparents' house, get yourself a box, and do this because that was pretty fun. I mean, I liked it.
You'd find all
Actually-
kinds of cool stuff in there, but
This is a box too. It's full of awesome stuff. It's a fascinatingly random mystery box. You don't
box
know what's
of
in
mystery.
it, but you can get these at our online store. So what I want you to do, if you like our video, like the channel, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and go over there and get you, or maybe your younger brother, or maybe your parents, or maybe your father,
Or
whoever.
your sister, or your cousin's sister,
Yeah.
or your nephew's sister, or brother, or uncle.
Or your cousin, your second cousin from Kentucky.
Everybody should have one.
All my cousins are from Kentucky, so I can say that. Everybody should have one of these.
Wonder how that is.
I don't know. All right, we are going
Home. Bye bye.